A warm welcome from me to you. I was inspired by these flows that help both the skin surface and our deep skin or connected tissue by a recent vacation where I got a lot of mosquito bites and had a bit of a sunburn. So this is for bug bites and burns. So I'll invite all of us to start by holding our thumbs. Our thumbs help our skin, and I'll mention a few things for those of us who are just coming to Jinshin Jitsu. So in Jinshin Jitsu, we speak about depths, and those are cycles of energy, universal life force energy that dents down into our physical form. And they cycle down into layers, starting with our skin surface, and then our connective tissue, and almost like a whirlpool, they dance down into skin surface, connective tissue, blood, muscle, and then bone. And we'll be talking about the first two layers, which is the skin surface and the connective tissue. So holding our thumbs, and just for a moment, inviting you to tune in. I'm tuning into me being here with you, noticing my breath, noticing that there's a bit of construction sound in the background here in my apartment. I apologize for that. We'll go with it. It reminds me a little bit about the pulse that I'm listening for. So it's a good indication to feel that energy is starting to move and to circulate more freely when we feel that pulse coming up underneath. And so by holding our thumb, we're helping a few organs. So we're helping our skin surface, but also our stomach and our spleen. And the emotion of worry or preoccupation. So I'm noticing already that my breath is getting a little bit deeper. And if anything I mention for the rest of the few minutes that we're together, if you only want to hold your thumb, this is perfect. This will help our skin, including any bug bites, bring in a sense of mental calm, and yeah, helps our breathing, most important. So from here, I'm going to move to the what we call safety energy lock number 1. And this is inside the knees. So this is another place where for the rest of our time you can hang out and just hold. And this safety energy location is called the prime mover, and it helps create movement on all levels. And it's said that when this is really moving and really open, we have no disharmonies. So we also call it our general practitioner. And it really also helps with freeing up the abdomen, creating space there, helps digestion and breathing. And we can hold inside the knee, and we can also hold inside the thigh, the inner thigh, if that's more comfortable. So in Jinshin Jitsu self-help, whatever is comfortable, feeling into the area, it might be right on the inside of the knee, could be even a touch lower. Wherever your hands are drawn to are perfect. So I'll speak a little bit about this safety energy location number 1, our prime mover. It's also great for first aid situations. So for our theme of bug bites and burns, for example, if we have a bee sting and somebody might be allergic to bee stings and there's anaphylactic shock, it is said that holding here in this area will really, especially in emergency situations, help things moving. There are lots of stories in jinshin jitsu circles about this helping with choking. I remember one story that really touched me. It was somebody who swallowed a whole bunch of supplements and they didn't go down and started choking and losing air. And luckily she knew this hold. She grabbed the inside of her ones and luckily they all came up. And I've also used this in a much lighter situation also where I just swallowed some food in the wrong way and it was getting stuck and I was having a hard time breathing. Of course, there's that fear that comes in, and right away I just held my prime movers, getting things moving, and right away the food just dislodged and came up. So this is great for first aid, and this is one of the 4 safety energy locations in our first depth. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 safety energy locations in our first depth. I'll give us a moment to feel into how that feels for you. And perhaps just coming inwards and noticing 3 more conscious inhales and exhales. Dropping the shoulders, perhaps closing the eyes. I like to really notice my exhale. The inhale takes care of itself. The inhale comes up the back of the body, and the exhale helps the descending energy down the front of our body. So perhaps taking another moment just to imagine this ascending energy coming up the back with the inhale, and that descending energy moving down the front of the body with the exhale. And that moves us then into the next 2 holds that we'll do for a few minutes. One is helps the ascending energy, or the inhale. And I'm going to move a prop here so you can see my foot. This is called the skin surface ascending function energy. And I'm going to show a picture here. So this is from the Depths book, and it looks like this. And you might see a lot of lines. And this is energy, shows energy coming up the back and going down the front. Again, we can hold our thumbs as an option. So this energy ascends and it builds that first layer, the epidermis, and the hold for this is holding I'm going to start with my right hand on the left sole of my foot. So in whichever way that is comfortable for you. And I'll lower my camera a little bit so you can see my foot. Right hand on the left sole of the foot and the left hand on the left pinky toe. So settling into this, whatever feels comfortable for you. The way that I like to remember is the same hand goes on the same pinky. So my left, in this case, hand is on the left pinky toe. So I was doing this a bit in the last couple of days, and again, I found that it really corresponds to that first step that brings in a sense of calm. So this is great for any kind of bug bites, as well as helps a few other things. It's a general body cleaner. And because it serves the inhale, It is said to warm the body. So it warms the body, it warms the feet. It cleans the body. It's a general body cleaner. So I've heard it said that, when we're out camping or whatever, we don't have a shower or access to a shower. Just the simple hold, center of the foot, holding the pinky toe is like cleaning the body, like having a shower. It's said to help complexion. It also cleans feet to the point of helping athlete's foot or smelly feet. And also because it warms the body, it helps with frostbite. So those are some of the other applications that we can use it for other than mosquito bites. I'm taking a moment to just enjoy this centering feeling. My hand is on the safety energy lock number 6. This is in the arch of the foot, said to bring balance, groundedness. The name for it is called the root. And it also helps breathing, our back, feet projects, and is said to be a mind specialist. So again, helping mental projects. I'm going to now switch sides, coming to the other foot. So again, same side, same pinky. And if this is awkward again, you can stay with the SEL1, Safety Energy Lock 1, or holding your thumb. And this is a great little flow helping our skin surface that, we can ask somebody else to help us with too. Sometimes easier for somebody else, a friend, to hold our feet in this position. And whichever way is comfortable. Right hand on right pinky toe. The left hand just right in that arch area in the center of the foot. And taking 3 conscious inhales and exhales. Noticing whatever you notice, perhaps a calming, a lengthening of the breath. Beautiful. And I'm now going to move into our second little helper for burns. And this is on the depth level number 2, which has to do with our dermis, or a deeper skin, and our connective tissue. So this is holding the backs of the calves, just like that. One hand is palming the calves on one side and palming the calves on the other side. So for burns, we can hold this way. And in a moment, we'll also try holding it, sensing into what it feels like to cross our arms. But just starting very simply, palming the calves. This helps all our second depth projects. The organs associated with the second depth are lung and large intestines, organs that help us let go of attachments. Emotionally, it helps sadness, letting go of attachments. This little mini flow of holding the back of the calves is nicknamed the facelift. It helps the deep skin, and it's said people who've tried it out, doing this for about 10-20 minutes every morning, it really works for them to see a difference in having more of a glow. It tightens skin. And in our situation, helps sunburns. It also helps to relax muscles. This area is along the pathway of some other organ function energy flows. The bladder is a fourth depth, helps muscles. I'll just mention a few other deep skin and connective tissue projects in case they resonate. Psoriasis, eczema, stretch marks. Really helps move the lymphatic system. It even helps mouth projects like canker sores. Fingers pointing down, just palming the calves. The one way that I like to remember this flow is it's said that the calf muscle is shaped a lot like the heart. So in this way, this deep skin descending function energy, which helps the exhale, really helps circulation, and it cools the body. It's your natural air conditioner. For the last few minutes together, I'm going to switch sides. I'm just going to put my right on the left calf and my left on the right. So experimenting with that. I'm just going to point out in the art of Jin Shin, there is even a little demonstration for burns right here, sorry, on this side of the page, where we see the person sitting there with arms crossed to help sunburns. Just right on left. So quite simply, we can also, if we have a burn elsewhere, we could just put our hands on the burn, around the burn, especially above the burn area. But because this cleans the whole body, this will create circulation in the area, even if it's burn on the back or the shoulders. And that wraps our time together. Just bringing our hands together. It's our sixth step, connecting the palms of our hands together. And if there are any questions, I'm happy to hear your feedback, what you felt, any questions. Thank you for being here with me today.